Hi, everybody. Hi, this is Pari and Radhika here. Again, we are here to talk about crystals, manifestation, and much more. So, we welcome you to this live session, live training with us. And yes, it's going to be long. So, make sure you have some coffee. I have some tea here, which actually says boss lady here. I don't know if
I
you can see it. So,
love this stuff.
boss lady, and here we are talking about crystals, talking about magic, talking about science and manifestation, abundance, stepping into a power. There's a lot that we're going to discuss in this live session, live training. So make sure you get some tea, coffee, wine, whatever you prefer at this time. But let's have some fun, guys. Let's have some fun. So Radhika, how are you doing? What's happening? Please share with us. Radhika, we can't hear you. Okay, while Radhika gets her mic. So today
I am. I
okay,
am
now
back.
I can hear you.
Sorry. Okay, so I think something is happening with me in technology. So how is Radhika? She is not struggling, but trying to make technology friends again because something or the other keeps happening with my camera, with my mic. So yeah, energy and how. So hi everybody. I'm super stoked to be with you guys live today with Pari. I'm doing a live with Pari after a long, long time. You know what? I got a notification today that we went live together 53 days ago. That's a long time, dude.
Yeah, I know.
um, so before we dive deep, I want to just say something to everybody who's joining here with us today. Crystals is something which is very close to our heart. Before I start with what we're going to speak today, I'm going to share something about this beautiful woman sitting right next to me in the screen, Pari. So she's my mentor, she's my coach, she's my soul sister. She's a lot I cannot describe in words or I can put in a box. But I always knew that I had this crazy attraction towards crystals. I just wanted these beautiful things in my life, and I did not know how. Somehow I was always running away. It got to me, but I did not know how to use it. And this woman right here put me into perspective. And today I am a certified teacher right here, sitting in front of you guys, and I'm doing a course with her. To some people it would look like okay, what's new, but for me it's everything, because this is all that I've dreamt about. When I was in a corporate job, I never knew that I had it in me to teach someone. Though I would give advices to people, I would do 30 things, but I never knew I could do this. But I got this. So I think also I want to speak about, as we go to crystal tree, we also always need a mentor. Maybe we can also be that mentor for ourselves, but sometimes you need that physical presence, someone else telling you, like how Pari tells me sometimes. I also, she scolds me also sometimes, by the way. Okay, no, it's also a war zone sometimes, by the way, guys. When I need it, she gives me, like, so a mentor, who is a mentor? A teacher is who can love you, who can scold you, who can shape you up. And when I met Pari, I was like this, kacha mitti ka ghada, if all the Indians can understand that. And she could shape me into who I am today. Of course I had to show up, because with Pari and now also me, if you're not showing up, there is no place. Like, we like, okay, bye, that is not our zone, we can't work with you. So I had to show up every day. I still have to do that. I have to be on my toes. So, and this is something we have to do every day. So yeah, with that basic information, let's begin. The zen is back.
Wow, that is a lot of energy for for what, Tuesday? No, Monday evening
Yes.
from Radhika. But we are so excited. The information that we are going to share is that exciting, is that energizing, is that high power information. So one thing that most of the times we talk about when we talk about crystals, or the myths that we want to break are like, oh, they're magic, they're woo woo, they're spiritual, only you have to believe in them to work with them. All these things are something that we hear when we talk about crystals, or can anybody work with crystals, or how do you just work with them, how do you get started. Do they So many others, like, do they protect us from all the bad in the world? If I have all the crystals in my house and I'm protected, I'm shielded. So all these myths that I think it's important to break, and also the way, and also to get confident about working with them, because there was a time where I was not confident. I knew about crystals. I had few in my home. I heard people talking about, but I was like really not confident about what they are, who they are, and how can we work with them.
Yeah.
And the key is actually the science, understanding the technology, getting educated about it, uh, and learning how to work with people who have worked with them before, with people who have studied about it, people who have researched about it. And there's so much research about crystals all around us. And so today we want to share, just sharing about myself. I started working with crystals in 2010. Actually, I knew about them all my life. As a child, I would go play. I would find some rocks, play with the crystals, and working with pyramids. Being around with pyramids, crystals were a part of my childhood. Like, we would put crystals inside the pyramid, so I knew what they were. I knew that there was some mystical power inside it, but never really understood the how to harness that power, how to channel that power into what we want to create,
Yeah.
into our intention. That part I never knew, and I never knew it could even work that way. So that is the part that I started exploring, probably in 2010. I started, the reason why is because I wanted to attract people into my life who are resonating with me. I wanted to create some positive vibrations in my home. So that was the key into bringing crystals into my life. And of course, studying about them, I knew that they were more than just bringing positive vibrations. You can channel
Yeah.
your intention, you can amplify it, you can manifest things in a much faster way, powerful way, using crystals, working with crystals. So that's the background, that's the history about where, how the crystals have come into my life. And working with them, researching about them, spending a lot of money and energy into learning, doing workshops, doing courses. And so does Radhika, uh, doing a lot of research. She has studied a lot, on crystals and research in a very short amount of time, really getting deep into it. So, Radhika, what would you say about that, the research that you have done?
That was pretty awesome, and all thanks to you. All the books that I had to read, the amount of content that used to share. Otherwise, what I was reading, and of course the learning that I did, it was, and also jotting down all my thoughts and getting that intuitive messages. It was, I think, it was a good kind of roller coaster ride. Like, I would want to be on such coaster rides often. Like, there was like a learning curve. Suddenly you're like here, suddenly you're like here, and you're like, oh my god, what is coming? And especially while studying, all the intuitive messages, those were happening at that point in time, because it's connected to the mineral kingdom. I think it was pretty awesome. So all those who are interested in these little beings, these cute beings, I think it's important for us to intuitively connect to them, and then just dive in. That's all I can say. I think that's all about diving in into these beautiful, amazing beings.
Yeah, I mean, this training, today, what we're going to talk is to anybody who are attracted to crystals, who kind of, when you talk about crystals, there's something inside you that kind of get excited, a child within you that you want to explore more. Like, when you see a crystal like this or a crystal like this, you are like, wow, I want to learn more, I want to work with them, I want to, like, decor my home with such crystals. And also, maybe you have been working with crystals, maybe you have been a practitioner, and you know about crystals, but you're really not confident about what really happens, about how do you bring that element of crystals into your practice. Maybe you're an energy worker, maybe you're a, um, you know a, a practitioner, a vibrational coach, a meditation coach, a wellness practitioner, a health coach, a fitness coach, or a massage therapist, or, in any kind of that intuitive field, the creative field that you are in, a yoga teacher maybe. crystals amazingly, so beautifully integrate into whatever that you are doing. It amplifies your intention. It brings the sense of connectedness. And if you're teaching with a group, in fact, so I love this, bringing these crystals into the group, so that it enhances the group consciousness. It actually
Yes.
supports, like, whole space within. But of course, you need to know how to program them, how to work with them, how to effectively create. And I wanted to show you guys this also. I know Radhika has saw this, but this is something that you could also do, a crystal grid that we have created. And there's a lot more that you can do on how you can bring crystals, geometry, intention all together for manifestation, for abundance, for for creating that flow of infinite energy, infinite abundance into your life. So I'm
Yes.
excited to share this information.
So am I. Paridi, can you just show that thing again? The beautiful grid that you've created. I want to just focus on that for a moment. And so, guys, if you can see, this is such a basic grid. There's nothing fancy she has done. She's just painted that the back of that the plate, kind of what you can call plate, or the base gold, and then she has created the grid with moonstones. What is this grid? I don't know if that is for her to share, but if you see the simplicity of it, you can just create it with anything that is available at your home. You don't have to buy expensive stuff, just the crystals, of course. And if you don't have crystals, your intention works best, and that Pari will right now she'll just explain that. Thank you for showing that, Pari. Thank you so much. It's
Yeah,
such a basic, nice, beautiful grid. Nothing fancy, just the paint. So the paint, that golden color, is for the chroma. It's called the chromotherapy. Color also enhances the intention that you want to put in. Golden color is used for a lot of things: abundance, prosperity, also attracting love,
and there's
also
some
attracting
green
self
also
love.
in it. So this is
Yeah, there's green
basically
also.
solar plexus and your heart chakra.
Yes.
So for me, like what we believe in, like, for me,
Yeah.
we harness that power within us, the skyrocket our confidence, but
Yes.
with compassion. So we
Yep.
are compassionate millionaires. We are compassionate, amazing, glamorous people on earth that
Yeah.
are working to, share the dust, the glitter dust, the starlight dust into everything that we touch, but with
Yep.
compassion, with love, with awareness, with being conscious.
Yep.
That is what we are here to do. So I love, so everything that we are sharing is to enhance that inner core, with the core center within you, to be who you are, maskless, to stay in your power and be powerful, and and be true to who you are and attract what you want.
Yes. And let's dive into the science now.
Yes,
Let's
absolutely.
begin.
Absolutely. So the science, so the myths that we talked about, the crystals are kind of woo woo spiritual. You gotta believe in it. And then I want to mention that there's so much. Crystals are not some new age discovery. Crystals are not like, oh, it came with the secret, the law of attraction. These are all new age woo woo stuff that whatever metaphysical stuff that that we can make fun of. But seriously, crystals have been in and around on our planet from ancient times, from civilizations. We find crystals in civilizations where they're so ancient, and used for different purposes in different religions, in different places of the earth. And crystals have this science, and of course that's why they're used in laser imaging, in your watches, in silicon chips, in so many modern technologies. Crystals have been used. And why? So when you start exploring that phenomenon, a lot of discoveries, you discover a lot about what they are and who they are. And of course, crystals, from a spiritual standpoint, they are divine beings. They are our friends. They are our masters. They are our teachers. So there's a lot that they're going to teach us, a lot that they um, uh, share their wisdom with us as friends. But ultimately, you are the powerful one. You are the co-creator. The power is within you. A friend is there, Radhika is there to support me, but the action has to be taken by me. It's like Radhika can, it's like you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So you have to make the decision to be powerful. You have to make the decision to be free, to be sovereign, to be in your power.
Yeah.
So yeah, crystals are the friends, and that's how I would begin this conversation with.
Yep, that was pretty powerful. So, what Pari just mentioned about Crystal being our friends, being and being there for the longest time. So, before we dive deeper into the science, let's begin by saying, and this I mentioned in my stories today. I've mentioned in the description of the video also. If you think that crystals are something that have been just discovered, have been very recently in the market, and people want this crystal, that crystal. Oh, I want I want Mookite, I want Unakite, I want Moldavite, I want this, and these fancy names. Oh my god, these are no. It's been around for centuries. It's been around for years and years. And let me tell you something very interesting. Even when Earth did not have any civilization, even before human species, any species before it, and it landed on Earth, the crystals were installed here for balancing everything. Now let me go back to the science of this. Why did this happen? So if you think, oh my god, this is very woo woo, this is something that this is very, what is this called, conspiracy theory and this and that, let me tell you why. But there's a science behind it. Earth was not Earth. Earth was called Tara. I'm going back to the history. Paridi, let's share this. I want to go into the science.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
Earth, Earth was called Tara. Earth was not called Earth, and it was a fifth dimensional reality. Now, many of us who are spiritually awakened, who have very conscious Instagram profile, or are following similar kind of people, you would have heard somewhere or the other. You would have read post, or somebody or else keeps talking about this. So it was a fifth dimensional reality, and then because of certain circumstances, we do not want to go into the details of that what happened, but due to certain unwanted circumstances, the earth fell down to the 3D reality. Now when we say earth fell down to 3D reality, at that point in time it did physically fall down to the 3D reality, whereby everything was just into darkness. People did not know what was happening. And to take that into perspective, higher beings or the light beings, they decided that something needs to be put in balance. So all the light workers who entered earth to take it back to where it was before, and it had took millions and millions and millions and civilizations and civilization and civilization to be here where we are today. So we are in a time where everything is rapidly changing, and crystals are really helping us. And what is enhancing the power of crystals for us is meditation. So I'll go there again. Everything is science, guys. Everything is connected. Wherein the meditation science will be given by Pari. Why? Because I love when she speaks about it. I can share what I want to hear from her. So we'll go there. But just coming back a little bit behind the what I was sharing right now. So crystals were installed so that the higher beings, those have come. Okay, I don't know why I'm stammering. Pardon me, guys. But the light beings, those have come. For them, the crystals were installed so that they could be aligned to the energy of the earth. Because imagine something which is not aligned to your frequency, and you suddenly pushed into it knowingly. And those were the beings who are not going to forget why we are here. So there is something else. I know I'm going deeper, but this is not just crystals, guys. Everything is connected. So just stay put with us and understand where we're coming from. So when we come to this earth, we have a blueprint, and we forget what we come with. It is only step by step we keep remembering things, especially when we start awakening. When we are aware, we keep remembering, okay, this is the path, this is the path, this is the path. So maybe sometimes we also get back to, okay, this is something maybe I decided, this is something maybe that is happening. Now for them, there was no blueprint. They were just pushed. They had to come. They had no option. They had to be here. So when they had to be here, for them to be here, there had to be something that aligned them with the 3D reality, so that they did not perish, or they did not go bonkers. So imagine when someone who's so high frequency has been thrust into something which is low frequency. Sometimes because it is a human construct, which is not true with crystals. Our DOR is not stable. Okay, crystals DOR is very stable. This is science, guys, and we are talking typical science here. So because their DOR is so stable, they were installed on earth so that humans or that race which was going to come here to uplift the earth could survive. So that is the basic science why crystals came into existence. And now how meditation is connected to it, I am giving it over to Pari because I love when she shares that bit. Over to you, Pari.
Well, I'm just amazed to hear Radhika talking about science and how confident she has become. And this can be you. This can be you talking about crystals, sharing about crystals, and really working with confidence, skyrocketing your confidence in sharing this information. Because there was a time where I was like, no, this is woo woo. I don't think I want to share. I don't know what other people will think. There's so
Yeah.
much within me I used to hold back, but now it's like when you really understand, start reading, start educating yourself, really getting into spiritual science. All your myths will be broken, all your beliefs will be shattered, and you will enter into another, like what she talked about, the 5D is just it's not some place, it's your perception. You can be in 3D matrix but think in 5D dimension. You
Yes.
can be in 5D dimension and think in a 7D perspective. So it's
Exactly.
not about your thought is eternal. Your thought can go. I can talk, sit here and talk to a person in Andromeda galaxy or star system. I can connect to beings beyond what we comprehend. I know this
Yes.
information might be little over the top for people who are new here, but
Yeah.
this is your thought is eternal. Nobody can prison your thought.
Yeah.
Nobody can contain it. So your thought, your awareness is consciousness. Your consciousness is the energy, the flow, the source, the abundance. So there's so much. When we why we talk about meditation when we are talking about crystals is meditation is the way to connect to your source, being in the now, to be grounded, to be present, because there's no past, there's no future. There's only the now moment. Everything is happening. All your past lives, future lives are happening in the now moment. All the star systems history that we are talking, like what she just talked about, the history is happening in the now moment. Just think about it. It is so powerful when you harness that, the power of the now. When you are in that moment, your heart starts vibrating in the most authentic vibration, like frequency, where you start magnetizing whatever you desire into your life. You become the magnet, you are the magnet. But that only happens when you are in the now moment, when you understand that you are a conscious creator. Not just understand, let me correct myself. When you know, when you know that you are the creator, that you are the conscious creator, believing, hoping, I have faith in God, I believe in God, I hope God works for me. No, I am. I am. The most powerful words in English language, I am, are the words when you start, I am that I am. I am God. I am the creator. I am the crystal. So anything that you start saying, that you become that, and that is how you start creating, you start become magnetizing things into your life. Now coming to crystals. Crystals have a very high vibration. Like, when we talk about crystals, let me bring this one guy. This is clear quartz. It's a point, a great way to set your intentions. So when you work with crystals, they have a very high frequency, very high precision, and all the science will be taught in the course. Okay, there's a lot of science. We need like the course is about what, 8 weeks, 10 weeks course, and
Yes.
there's a lot of information that I can sit here and talk about it all day long, but you got to commit yourself to really understand what it is. So
Yes.
they have high frequency, high precision, and if I am in a lower vibration, that means, what is lower vibration? I am in fear. Basically, I'm in fear. I am in procrastination. I can't make decisions. Procrastination is another form of fear. You are worried, like, if I say your heart is calling to join us in this course, But you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do, I don't know if this is for me, I don't know if I'm spending, I'm making the right decisions, I don't know if I can get the money, all these things that you have, your ego is telling you. Basically, your ego tries to protect you. That's all it is. It is a mechanism, a survival mechanism for you to stop failure, get into failure. But but failure is an illusion. Failure doesn't even exist. The only even we say that failure is when you stop, when you quit, when you end your life. That is failure. But life never ends. Life never ends. Life is ongoing. There's eternal life. You may be not in this body, but you get out of your body and there is life beyond this physical existence. So
So
even that
true.
statement that quitting or ending life is the end, is the failure, I don't agree with that, because life never ends there. The life is ongoing, always, always, always. The sun always comes up, the moon always comes up, the earth rotates. It's never ending. Whether Radhika leaves the planet earth or I leave the planet earth, the show will go on. So there's the life, that is, the message lies right in there. The nature is telling us the life goes on. So anyways, so the crystals take us, when we start meditating, when we start connecting to our source and come out of these fears, this limited mindset, this limited belief systems, we start resonating in a much powerful way with crystals and work with them in a more deeper level. Like, I would not, like, you can use your crystals to say, hey, I want my next job, I want to attract the perfect partner into my life, or I forgot where I kept my keys and I want to find where my keys are. So I could work with crystals to get those answers, but I would not spend my energy into those things. I would rather work with them in getting the answers that serves the humanity, that is so that serves the consciousness around us, because that is where we get. So meditation brings you into that consciousness, into that connected consciousness. You can work for yourself. There's nothing wrong in asking, I forgot where my keys are and I want to know where the keys are. There's nothing wrong in asking that question. When you dowse, when you work with pendulums. And Radhika here is a wonderful, wonderful dowser. If anybody want to take sessions with her one on one, I highly recommend to immediately book with her. And she's extremely busy. I'm telling you, she's extremely busy. So if you want to get her time and her full, before she closes off her calendar, because she's going to get busy, so make sure you go to her website, Radhika. If you can put your website in the chat,
Yes.
where people can go and book time with her, do some intuitive sessions, because all my intuitive readings is done by her, by the way. Because I have actually a list of practitioners who I go to, and I would love to share that with you in our little course on which practitioner, what do I do, my personal resources. So yeah, book time with her. If you really want that another perspective, another, like another opening mindset. She's a mindset coach, a rewiring coach. She will work with you into opening your perception. So we all, the another thing is like, oh, I want to change the energy of my home, I want to change the energy that I bring into my life. But the craziest part is that is a lie. We don't change any energy, we change ourselves. We change how we see things. That is
True.
what changes. So there nothing outside of you can you change. You change within you. And so
True.
that is the part. The I think so many crystal teachers or even energy workers teach this. Let's change the energy of the world, the change the energy of the room, shield yourself. And I'm not kind of ridiculing this. This is a part of the learning. But when you
Yes.
start understanding and when you get into connecting with your own source, understanding with meditation. And what meditation? Of course, Anapanasati meditation. This is the meditation that you truly connect to yourself. There's no visualization required, no guided meditations required. You need to just sit with yourself in silence. That's all you need to do. And you
True.
can hear everything in a much clearer way, your tone, your inner voice, and your purpose. What the purpose for me, if you ask me the purpose for me, what is my purpose? Why am I here on earth? I would just say I'm here because I want to be here. I'm here because I want to enjoy. I'm here because I want to have fun. I'm here because I want to experience happiness. I want to experience relationships. I want to experience being in the moment. So I don't believe I for me I'm not into creating an image of a teacher, of a expert, or this or that. I don't care about all those stuff. All I care about is, am I enjoying fun? Tomorrow I may stop teaching about crystals if I don't have fun anymore. So but that is, it's not for me to, I'm not here to change the humanity, or say or do anything. I'm here to just be here.
True.
I'm just here to be have be in this presence of this beautiful Tara, this world, this 3D matrix. So that's the science, guys. There's so much more I can keep talking about this. Like I can go on. Again, we haven't touched the main science about it. Again, as I said, you gotta come into the course, join us, and you will learn a lot. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
there
gonna be a
is.
completely different world.
Yeah, it is. It is truly, and trust us. When our students speak about it, they speak very proudly that we are now certified people, and our students are doing a lot of work behind the scenes. So there's so much that we will get into when we get into the course. But as Pari was speaking, that we cannot change the energy, but we can change us. When we change the world within us, the change around the world which is around us, it just happens, right? So one greatest thing and one most mind-boggling thing that I heard was energy is neither positive nor negative, and I was like, I was like, okay, then what do you keep saying in I negative energy, this energy, that energy? But guys, but there is a big but. Okay, the energy is negative, so what you're gonna do? Keep crying about it? Okay, the energy is negative, energy is negative, energy is negative. Until and unless you start treating energy as neutral and treating yourself as a copper wire around it. So if you're positive, it will rotate in the same way. If you're negative, it will rotate in the same way. Okay, I'm not maybe explaining the science too well, but what I'm trying to say in a gist, I think it's pretty understandable. Who you are and what you are in this moment, that is what changes the energy. Energy is not changing you. Energy is because you are, right? You are the magnetic force there. We all have that vibration. If you were to sit and concentrate on yourself, you will see a white light or a different light around you. That is your aura. And a person who's into dhyan, who's into meditation, that aura keeps expanding and expanding and expanding. What is that aura? That is a magnetic. We all have the electromagnetic field, right? This electromagnetic field is directly in relation with the universe. That is why when Rhoda Bryan wrote Secret, the first thing that was written in the book is that universe does not understand no, it only understands, because universe is energy, right? It doesn't understand negative and positive, it only understands what you want. So when you keep saying, I don't want that job, I don't want that job, I don't want that job, what is the universe hearing? I want that job, I want that job, I want that. So you end up in the exact same rut, what you don't want. So uh, when I was in the corporate and I wanted this life, I was not saying I don't want to be in the corporate. I was only always manifesting one day down the line I will be doing my own readings, I will be reading for people, I will be sitting and doing my own business, I will be teaching people about spirituality, because I had just entered PSSM and I wanted to talk about it to people. I wanted to tell people how meditation is so miraculous, that because I was always a very spiritual person since my childhood. I was that weird bacha in the gully who people did not understand. They were like, okay, who she is? We don't know her. But they would run to me when they wanted advices, because they somehow connected with what I was saying. They felt they were heard, and they don't have to run around to people, and I could keep a secret. So I was always that kind of person, but I did not have answers what meditation gave me, right? So I always knew there is something more and beyond when I was sitting on that chair in the office and doing that rutful thing, like, being in that rat race, right? So all I was saying all along was, I want to achieve this. I want to have this life. I want to live this life. This is my life. This is how it's going to be. And that is how what I'm doing today. And why is it important for crystals? Why am I even talking about this while we are talking science about crystals? Guys, everything is interrelated. Everything in this universe is interconnected. We are like, there's like a packets of information that is out there, and those packets of information are connected to each other. So if you don't know this, you cannot know the other thing better. You need to understand energy, because if you don't understand energy, you won't understand meditation. You don't understand meditation, you cannot enhance your spiritual tool within, and you cannot connect with these earthly beings, this mineral kingdom. Anyone can pick up a crystal and, oh, I got intuition, I got this message, I got that message. You talk to the real teachers, yaar. You go and see what real teachers are teaching. You go and see what they speak. ये क्रिस्टल की वजह से मुझे ये विजन आया, क्रिस्टल ने मुझे ये करा, उसको वो मरने वाला है, वो जीने वाला है. What is this gutter we are getting into, guys? Talk sense, talk science, okay? Because science is magical. There is a science beyond science which we are talking about today, and that is what we talk in our crystal course as well. We are here to break myths. We are here to bring that fear system down. If you wear this crystal, your life will be more. If you wear that crystal, this will happen. Did you understand the science? Why are you wearing that crystal? Some random pandit told you that, bring, wear pukhraj, you're wearing pukhraj, wear that emerald. Some so-called crystal expert tells you wear that crystal, and you go wear that crystal. Let me tell you guys, people who are into crystal therapy, they will always suggest. They will never advise you, do this, do this, do this. They will never do that. There will be, when you are into crystal therapy, when you get a therapy from your therapist, you connect in a interpersonal arena. You share your personal details. There is a non disclosure agreement that you sign with them. There is a lot of interpersonal exchange. The energy exchange is very heavy. So if your crystal therapist is suggesting you something, and that random pandit is suggesting you something, there's a huge difference, guys. Science yahi pe khatam ho jati hai. If you are not using your common sense while you're holding that crystal in your hand, so Radhika might be, holding this obsidian in her hand, and she doesn't have any idea what this is. Sorry, what is she holding in her hand? I was like, okay, this is a crystal. Obsidian is not a crystal; it's a glass. It's a glass, guys, but it has crystal properties because it is very. How do I know this? How do I know this? Because I did research, because I went into the science. I just did not believe what was there on the internet. And that is what we have to do today. That is what we're here to tell you.
So
That is what we're
Radhika
here
might
to
be,
bring to
holding this
you.
obsession with science. I just did not
That
believe what was there on the internet.
so this is what we are going to do here. We are here to bring science, guys. We are here to break myths that, even when crystals are highly woo woo, they're highly woo woo, yes, because everything. I am woo woo, yaar. I am woo woo, paris woo. We are witches. We call ourselves witches. We're very magical people, and we're very proudly who we are and what we are. But the thing is, everything is science. Even our witchiness has science behind this. Even if you're using a herb, essential oil, or anything, there's a science behind it, guys. And we're not trying to pragmatize anything here. We're not trying to tell you that your intuitions are all science, and this, of course, there is a life beyond science also. But what we are trying to tell you is that we are not we're not some people with orange clothes on, with a mala and with a tika, and we're here to change something. We are actually here to bring you the real stuff. And wow, I felt nice saying all of that. Thanks for listening to me patiently.
Wonderful. And I think that was so needed to hear for everybody, to come out of our own limitedness, our limited thinking about who we are and what we do. We are unlimited beings. We are, I mean, beyond our comprehension, our 3D comprehension. We are that infinite beings, and we are here to experience this. And all these are our creations. All these are our is we created this to to explore our own creations, to explore
Yes.
where we can, push ourselves. So yeah, we are witches. We love what we do, and we are planning a retreat also for all the women who are witches, or who are coming out to be knowing their inner goddess side. We are doing a goddess retreat, so if you're interested, again, let us know. We are finalizing the location within India now, so the guys, we are kind of little but the dates are finalized. You can register, you can get in touch with us. I'll put the link below. The So you can ask any questions about what it is and how you can join us.
Yes.
But let's talk about the crystal course right now. So we have almost 15 minutes left, so let's
Yes.
begin sharing information about the course. What are we doing in this course, and who is this for? Radhika, you want to go for it?
Yes, of course. Before I start, I want to just want to shout out to Akansha here. She's a beautiful girl who has a small business, and this obsidian is by her. It has a very beautiful golden sheen, which I can't show because my camera has this computer light reflecting. By the way, so she has a business which goes by name Ojas, and it's absolutely amazing. She's a wonderful woman, by the way, and I'm just so happy that she's here. Okay, I see Ria. Okay, wow, my sister has also joined. This is very new for me. Thank you so much, dear darling sister, for saying this. I'm glad you are here with us. Thank you, Akanksha, for joining. Thank you, everybody who joined us here. And now, quickly going back to what you wanted to say, who is this course for? So this course is for anyone. We are calling out the coaches, the meditation leaders, the crystal enthusiasts, the crystal lovers, the witches, the homemakers, the leaders, speakers, authors, novel writers, anyone who owns a small business, anyone who wants to understand more about crystal, just enthusiastic about spiritual science. Anyone can join. This is for everybody. The gate is open for everyone. We are not selective, we are like the three other founders of Hogwarts who wanted everybody in. We're not the Slytherins, guys. We are we are the Ravenclaws. We are the Gryffindors. We are the Hufflepuffs, right? So we want all of you in, and we want to teach everybody the science that we have. So what we cover, the first 6 weeks is the basic science, which is not very basic, by the way, guys. It is basic in the sense that we don't delve deeper into the therapeutic sciences, or where you do body layouts or something like that. But it doesn't mean that you don't. When we talk pro, we talk the basic science. Like, I just use the term DOR. If you remember right now, what is this DOR? I'm not going to tell you here. You search it on Google, but we go deeper into that explanation in the science. This is just one example. So we start with a basic introduction, then there is history, then there is science of crystals and how everything connected together. And we cannot even touch the tip of the iceberg here on live. And why don't we do that? So people would ask, why do you charge so much for this course? Tell me something. Why did you pay for your school? Why did you pay for your college? You could have got for free. You could have done all of that for free. Why did you pay for it? Right now, you paid for it because the teachers who were teaching, they needed their salary, right? So the fees that you were paying, it went into a lot of things. Now, energy exchange is nothing but the energy we are sharing with you. You share that energy back with us, so that there is a balance. We always have to be in balance, guys. So the information that we share is not for open public. Why? Because it will be overwhelming. It will be over, and we will be doing injustice to our own selves doing the research that we do, the amount of energy we put in, the amount of work that we do. And trust me, guys, we are asking peanuts for it. Really, the kind of information we share, it's nothing. There is so much out there that you learn with us. There is, you learn chakra. And with Pari, I'll tell you something here about Pari. आई न्यू एवरीथिंग, इन टॉपिक्स, ओके, कि क्रिस्टल्स हैं, चक्रास होते हैं, कुंडलिनी होती है, ये होता है, पास्ट लाइफ होता है, फला होता है, डिमका होता है. Now this woman, she came, she like held me by the collar, not literally, metaphorically. I was like, Radhika, wake up. I'm like, okay, what is happening? She threw balls like Radhika, read this book, read this book, read this book. This is all not. This is not the real science, yeah. This is what are people talking? I'm like, what is happening? This is something I've been hearing for the longest time, and this woman right here is breaking everything for me. Like, she literally shook my core foundation, and I needed that. I needed that. Why? Because today I can proudly say I know better than so many people, and I'm not saying it in a in a very egoistical way. I'm just saying I'm in a very happy way. I'm glad that I found her, that I got to read so much. And because I found her, I want you guys to find us, because the kind of information, the kind of science you learn in that course is par excellence. Because she has also learned from someone who was too much into science. I learned from her, and we want to share it with the whole wide world. Somebody, that there's a cycle. And now, as we are moving upwards in the cycle, like how Paris said, again going back to the science of 3D and 5D, 3D and 5D is all here. Initially, when the earth fell, it felt physically, but now when the earth is rising, it's not rising physically, it's rising from here. So as she mentioned, you can be in 3D, but you can be thinking 5D. You can be in connect with the ETs, the extraterrestrials, or you can be in connect with a living crystal, right? Like you can be holding this beautiful obsidian ball in your hand and talking to it, and it can be talking back to you. Yes, that is the kind of science I'm talking about. You can think I'm crazy, but all crazy people did great, or otherwise Nikola Tesla would have not invented the bulb. Yes, it was not Thomas Alva Edison, guys, it was Nikola Tesla. And Pari shares this story beautifully again. So I'm breaking a lot of myths here. And why? Because I was empowered by her. So this is the kind of science. We don't talk conspiracy theories. There is research. We give you proof that this is how it is done. This is what it is done. This is how it happened. And now this is the dot. Now Pari showed crystal grid, right? You would say, okay, what is this? Is very new. This is something new. Do you know about the crystal grid was mentioned fairly recently in Bible, and Bible is like the ancient thing. And it was fairly recent. Before that, crystal grids have been mentioned in Indian Vedic texts, in the texts that go beyond time and age. So there is so much information out there on crystals. So this in this 10 week, the first 6 weeks will all be about the basic science, where we are not teaching you how to do therapy. That is apart from therapy, but that is like great science which will help you in therapy. And the last 4 weeks are therapy and getting started, and your biz part, and how to go about it, how to get into crystal. So it is for anyone who also holds a crystal business. If somebody comes and asks you, okay, this is a moonstone, what does a moonstone do, and you then do Google and you tell them why. You learn about it now, you learn about it, and you tell them what a moonstone can do, and give them science. Just don't give them any random thing. And trust me, guys, this course has the power to change your way of thinking, your way of perceiving things, and the intuition heightens to other level. Why? Because we are in a conscious group. So that is the science here, guys, by the way. And if you think I was going to give you more than this, no, you will have to go do the reading. We are not going to serve you anything on the platter. Why? Because we want you to get the energy of what is there on Pari's website. So Pari has just shared the entire thing here, guys. I'll just share it again, because just give me a moment if that is the exact link. And anybody in India, by the way, if you want to register with us for this course, you will have to send us an email on mysticalmoonsisters@gmail.com. Because for India people, the payment link is different. It is not on Pari's website. It's a different PDF that I'll be sending you. So you will have to get in touch with us, guys, to get this PDF. And did I get the right thing? Oh, yes. I'll quickly post the link where you can read about what we are doing in this course in detail, which is beautifully written, by the way, guys. So it is going across all the platforms, and here you go. Just hit this link, and you can read all about it. That what is this course about, what we are offering in this 10 week, what you will be doing with us. Now in India, we are not offering the pro level. We are only offering the entire course. However, for US audience, it is available both in pro and in advanced level. Now there is a reason why. Because in India we are we have really marginalized. Like, we are really not taking anything. We're literally, the energy exchange is very discounted for you guys, so it's the whole course. We're not offering the pro level. So we decided that some advantage to some people, some advantage to some people, so people do not feel left out. It was fair enough to do that, and we are very open people. We don't hide anything, so it is right here in front of you. That is who we are. So you know what kind of energy you want to be in. There are no hidden stuff. There is no hidden agenda out there. We are really here to teach. We're really here to share. And with that, I'll put a pause to my voice, and over to you, Pari.
Yep, thank you, Radhika, for sharing all of that. So yeah, so we have these packages which are, so August 11th, this course is beginning, August 11th. And we you also, along with the course, you get access to a private Facebook group, to a private conscious creators tribe group, where you will be with us, sharing all your information, asking any questions. We will be available for you, so you have this access. And you will also be, if you want to say, now we said that if you have a crystal business, or if you have any kind of small business, you can join us. but but there, you if you, with this course, you will be able to start your own business. In fact, if you are ready to quit your 9 to 5 job and step into creating some, working on your own terms, and working with who you want, when you want, then this is a great opportunity to get into and start investing in yourself. So this course is about how you can invest in yourself and create a life for you that you want to live, that you want to experience, not stepping out of the life that you just want to manage, the life that you do not want, but you're just managing because you spend so invested so much time in creating that. You have the opportunity, give yourself the opportunity to create the life that you truly want, serving your calling, living your purpose, following your heart, and doing what serves you, doing what really elevates you. So when you are in that flow of abundance, then when you follow your heart, when you follow your serving, you get into that flow and you start creating more abundance in your life. You start creating what you want in your life. Money, whatever that is, money, wealth, or relationships, or whatever that you want will flow into your life. So I'm going to say that if you have a calling, you want to do this, and if there are any objections, reach out to us, talk to us, let us help you in understanding what you truly want. Or maybe if this is not the right course for you at this time, maybe this is not for you. So we need to understand, if you have a doubt, you have a question, reach out to us, feel free to reach out to us. Send a message on Instagram. I'll send you a calendar link where you can book time with me or Radhika, and talk to us personally. So we also have this course Magnet Mind that is beginning, where we are that we'll announce about that, but maybe you're a good fit for that course and not this course. If you truly want to change your, like, create a magnet mind, create the true experience that you truly desire in the now moment, if that is what you seek, then there's another course. So let's discuss, let's see what you truly want, because the time is now, the essence. It's truly this year, probably this is the only time we will be offering this course, and then it goes to the next year. So if you truly want it, this is the time. Now do not wait, do not don't spend time in procrastination. Reach out to us, talk to us. We'll help you make the decision for you, whatever serves you the best, whether yes or no. And we also have our coaches, Deepthi, Jyoti, Harleen, all these guys are here. We'll ask them to, we can connect you with them, and they can explain you exactly what this course is about and what are you going to get out of it. So again, as I mentioned, time is essence. Make decisions, because you need some supplies to get into the course. You need some supply kit to start getting ready, like, like a book, like a textbook, and all of that stuff. So so yeah, we are excited, we are ready to roll. August 11th is the day set, for your for so within 10 weeks, imagine that, within 10 weeks. What is 10 weeks? By August, if we start, within end by early October, you can be a certified practitioner, and you can probably create a whole new business for yourself. And Deepthi here, she started amazing, creating a lot of conscious products, and she's become an entrepreneur herself. And you can be too, doing what you love, So all you need is to believe in yourself, believe that that investing in yourself is the right thing to do. Of course, it's always the right thing. I am always investing in myself. So is Radhika. I encourage is when you, again, when you follow your heart, when you follow your serving, when you follow your calling, there's there's nothing that can stop you. You become unstoppable. You all the objections, all the doors that have been closed open up for you, because you're making decisions with love, not fear. You go into that love consciousness and make decisions. We are love leaders. We are love leaders. We are the leaders of love. We are the leader consciousness of love. When we step into that consciousness and not the fear, how will I'm gonna share some crazy story with you guys. I did some crazy stuff, put all the money into something that I don't even know if I can get anything out of it, and I just leaned in. And people, if anybody listens to those stories, like, they'll be like, Pari, you're crazy. Pari, you're like, I don't know what to say. So for me, I have taken those risks on myself. I have put everything on myself because I am worthy, I am deserving. I am I am worthy enough to invest in myself. I have, and I have seen the results, and there's nothing amazing beyond that. So I highly encourage everybody who are, you know, maybe you want to quit your job, maybe you want to not happy doing what you love, maybe you thought you love what you do, but maybe you're not anymore. So maybe it's time for you to step into loving, into creating what you love. So, and also create extreme financial abundance. And that is what I am here to support you, to help you. We are here. We are offering our support to you guys, to guide you, to coach you, literally to coach you to become that consciousness, to start becoming that magnet. So that's all I would say, guys. So August 11th, the link is in the comments below, or go to my website paripatri.com and you'll find all the links under work with me. Check it out. And if you have any questions, again, you have the email mysticalmoonsisters@gmail.com. Get on a call with us. Let's, because time is essence, get on a call as quickly as you can and get all the details and see if you want to be with us for the next 3 months and
Mhm.
have all the fun. So hang out
Yeah.
with us every Friday, and we can have a lot of fun. हिंदी में कोर्स होगा क्या? हिंदी में कोर्स तभी होगा जब हमारे पास इनफ मिनिमम स्टूडेंट्स होंगे, क्योंकि
Yes.
जो भी हिंदी में लाना है बहुत ही मेहनत लगेगा, क्योंकि हमारा जो सारा मटेरियल है, अगर हमको वो मेहनत करना हो तो हमें मिनिमम अमाउंट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स चाहिए, तो हम करेंगे।
Exactly.
तो अगर आप ले आ सकते हो, आप स्टूडेंट्स अगर काफ़ी लोग इंटरेस्टेड है, तो लेट अस नो, हमें ईमेल भेजिए और हमें देन वी विल क्रिएट अ कोर्स इन हिंदी।
Yes, and to all the people who are interested in this course or are thinking ki what are the, like, because we say certified, so guys, just let me tell you very quickly. Pari is a certified. So how do we do body layouts? How do you get a therapy certificate or whatever? So Pari does not practice hands-on energy anymore, but she is a licensed. She's a certified energy worker, and she has trained under a very esteemed energy worker himself, who is very renowned in the world. Pari would share about him more. I just want to share this information quickly so you know what you're getting into. And how am I licensed? Pari is my licensor because she is a licensed course. So she is licensing me. She certified me. Also, our course is getting very soon. It is getting accredited by IPHM. You can just Google IPHM and you know what IPHM is. It's a accredited course. It's a certified course. It's a legal course. It is what it is. And when you show that certificate, you can do therapy. You can do crystal therapy. Professionally, so you're licensed to do become a professional healer. So now in India and in US it works different ways, so we will teach you about that as well, how you can do that. That would be a later part in our course, so that is all for the later bit. People who are joining, it for only serious scholars. It is not something that you, okay, what will happen, what will certification do. This is not something we will share on emails or anything. This is only when you get into the course, when we know that you are serious, that you want to get into the course. This is the information for that time. But I just wanted to quickly tell you who are we to credit or give you certificates. So this is where our certification comes from. And Pari, can you please explain about the energy work bit and all your licenses and your certificates so that people know what they're getting into.
Absolutely. So yeah. So I am. I love energy work. So I started learning more about it, getting trained in a more professional way, so that I understand how to work with it. Um, so I did practice for a bit when I got trained in many different modalities, whether it is hands-on healing work or crystal therapy or crystal practicing or all of this work. Um, but now I don't practice anymore. I teach about it. I teach about it in the most way on how we can heal ourselves, how we can be use these tools in manifesting in, because we don't need to heal ourselves. Again, I'm going to contradict. I'm going to give some contradictory statement here. We don't heal anything. We When we get aligned to our true purpose, when we get aligned to the source, the healing automatically begins, and it comes with energy, consciousness, and wisdom. By information, by gathering that information, by changing your perceptions, by going unlimited, by breaking all those beliefs that you had. That's how the healing begins. That's how you step into your power. So for me, what I saw was, when we just do energy work and we don't work on this mindset piece of it, it doesn't work. It goes nowhere. You will be right back to where you are in no time if you don't go to your root cause, your thinking, your mindset. So for me, that is more important. And magnet mind is that mind piece work. The whole course is about mindset coaching, rewiring. So if you really want to get, maybe energy work is not for you, maybe crystals are not work for you, but you want to focus on how to suc- how to powerfully reprogram, rewire your subconscious mind and attract what you want, then maybe magnet mind is your course. So again, check out, talk to us. What do you truly want? We may have a better course for you. So thank you guys, and this energy, everything will be integrated in this course. So you are getting a lot of information by spending a lot less and lot less energy, because whatever we are giving you is a researched. I've spent about freaking $25,000 to $30,000 collecting this information, guys. So really, you're getting like awesome stuff for peanuts. So I literally spend years practicing and gathering this information. So I did all the work for you. So you don't have to do anymore. So I'm so happy to share this information, and I feel grateful. I feel it's my pleasure to do that. So that I don't if I were you, I would not wait. I would jump on, because for me, I would love to. I don't want to do the work. I would love to go to the expert and get all the information. That's what I do. So if you're any way like me, a go-getter, just get in. There's no brainer here. So anyways, guys, thank you for this amazing time with me and Radhika. And we would I would love to see you on the inside of the course again. All the details, if you want any information about how much it is, how long it is, what happens, reach out to us, and we'll ask our coaches, Deepti, Jyoti, and Harleen, to reach out to you guys and share with you that information. Thank you guys,
Exactly.
love you, and we'll see you in another live, another training.
Yes, and don't forget that you don't get this 46,000 or 55% discount. You are not getting anytime anymore soon. Like, we don't know if this will be available next year. So just take that chance. And thank you for listening us. Bye bye.
Bye bye, guys.